Hey guys, what's going on? Spear coming to you from the PUA World Summit 2009. I'm here with Adonis, my favorite new blood, and he's an actual expert at same night seduction. Now, there's a lot of people that claim that, but this man I actually invited to speak at one of my boot camps, and would gladly do it again. So we're just, we're just gonna get quick and dirty. We're gonna go straight into information for
Let's do
our
it
listeners.
down and dirty.
So let's give the top techniques that you would give people for same night lays.
Absolutely. First thing the guys need to do is they need to screen for logistics. You see this all the time. I see it every night I go out. I get guys that will be hitting on one girl all night that just can't go home with them that night, and they're just wasting their time. But they can easily find out if she's the kind of girl that can go home that night, if she has the logistics, if they just asked a few simple questions. That's basically the biggest mistake that I see, just people going for the wrong people. So, do you want me to go over the 5 questions?
Yeah, let's go over the 5 qualification questions.
Okay. So, what they are is, first off, you need to know who are you here with and how do you know each other. And this is a very old question. Everybody's heard it, but so few people understand why you need to do this. You need to find out what the relationship is between all the people there. Are they friends? Are they boyfriend, girlfriend? Is that person there her boyfriend's sister? All of these things are going to be taken into effect or into account because you need to know who they are and whether it's going to be able to happen, because, well, women, they don't want to be judged. They don't want, to be caught cheating. If they're with somebody that, might be able to say that, oh, wait, you hooked up with that guy. Oh, shit. So there's just certain situations. You just need to find that out. That's the first thing. The next thing you need to ask is how they got there, the driving situation. If a girl is with a bunch of friends and she's driving them, it's going to be very unlikely that she's going to be able to go drop every girl off at the end of the night, then come back to your place. So find that out. Find out. If she drove by herself, awesome. Full force ahead. Now the next one is really awesome because it is very subtle. It sounds like an innocent question, but it is a question that women really understand. It's it is, what are you doing later, or what are your plans for later? This is basically almost the equivalent of asking, do you want to fuck later? Because there's no other reason you'd be asking that. But you're saying it in a very socially savvy way, and girls know exactly what you're saying. The best answer she's going to give you is, I don't know, what are you doing? Do that. If you hear that, escalate. The 5th one and final one is basically what time does she have to get up in the morning, because no matter what, a girl's probably not going to lose a job over hooking up with the guy, no matter how much she likes him. So those are the 5 questions. Screen for that, and you can know which candidate's actually good and worth pursuing.
Awesome. So, I'm going to skip ahead to something that I kind of like that you came up with, and I want to make sure you get credit for it here in front of all our listeners and viewers. You talk about an amogging tactic that I really like, and it's like building up the guy.
Yeah.
But I'm going to kind of let you go over that. So, can you give us that tactic?
Yeah, it's called the straw man technique. And basically what it is, most guys, they find out, say a girl has a boyfriend, the girl says, oh, I have a boyfriend, and their immediate instinct is to start putting down the guy, like, oh, well, I would treat you so much better, or I would be this and that guy's an asshole, he must be a jerk, even if she's complaining about him. And what that does is you don't end up insulting the guy, you end up insulting her. And this is basically what most AMOG tactics are, is just some sort of insult. So what I like to do is called the straw man technique, and it's basically comes from a logical fallacy called the straw man, and that's when you build something up to be bigger than it is, and then you attack the fact that it's not as big as you built it up to be. So what you're going to do to the guy is you are going to, oh, you have a boyfriend? Oh my god, that is so awesome. It must be amazing to be with the kind of guy that knows how to please you in all the ways that you've ever wanted to be pleased. That's so awesome. And by building him up to be really, really big, she'll naturally think, well, no, he's not that great. And she'll start attacking him, and you don't have to do it, and you've been nice. You've been the cool guy. You can do it also to AMOG guys. Like, oh my god, you are fucking cool. Like, the coolest person here in the room right now, that's you, dude. And you got to say it in a way that's not most guys will do it like, hey, nice shirt, get it at Hot Topic, and there's that snide undertone to it, if you do it in a way that you're like legitimately building them up, all of a sudden you're going to put so much social pressure on that guy that he's just going to slink away.
This has got to be one of my favorite techniques to use to AMOG. What I do is actually 5 different AMOG tactics. I use the straw man, I use baiting into social violation, I actually sometimes use the alpha frame, the matador. I also use, you know, downplaying him in a way where if he actually says something, he'd be baited into social violation. And then the last thing is I actually start teaching him stuff. Actually, the last thing is winning him over. So those are kind of the 5 tactics I use, but Strawman is in there, and it's one of the tactics I use. It's really good and effective. I would totally recommend it. I believe you posted it on faceshiftlounge.com. So you can check it out on our forum, totally free. We're actually going to have a new section where Adonis is going to post some of his articles. So basically, it was a pleasure hearing you speak at the summit. I think you did extremely well. And I know you launched this new site, which is I'm really looking forward to actually seeing the ins and outs of it. And let's hear that site again. Where can they find out about you? It's
SameNightSeduction.com.
Okay, awesome. You heard it from Adonis. Check us out at spearmethod.com. You can also hear a free hour interview that I did with Adonis about same night lays, logistics, and a bunch more. It's going to be listed on this page, so just look for the interview.